What's going on, guys? Octavian here playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. We are back at it again with the Halloween Town Illustrated Goofy Medal High Score Challenge. So, as you can see, I have been squeezed out of the top 1500, which is what you need to get a trait roll on this, which is really all I care about. I only have two 21% medals. So this makes this pretty difficult for me. A lot of people have more than two, and basically all of those people, even without having a better strategy than me, are going to be getting a higher score than me. So it just makes it pretty difficult. So I'm really gonna have to try and really maximize my score if I want to make it into that top 1500. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I do to get my better score. I have a strategy that I'm sure will get me a better score. I just gotta make it through the run. There's definitely some RNG involved, and you got to be very precise with when to use buffs and when not to use buffs. So. Just go ahead and show you guys my setup. Pretty much same thing I've been using. I've just optimized my route a little more. So I'm running, I have 4 of the new VIP Soras, and then I have my two 21% medals. I don't want my, since I'm not buffing speed at all, my final form sword doesn't really do any damage, so I don't want him in that 5th slot. I'm not going to be using him at all this entire run. He's not worth wasting the gauges on for the the little bit of buffing that he does. He drops general defense, but general defense really doesn't matter at all for high score challenges. And I have my Riku because he is going to be a big damage dealer, specifically for the last few sets of enemies, including the boss. And then for my shared medal, I am using Envy. Envy specifically because with it being magic, it's doing super effective damage against the boss, which is where I'm going to get my really strongest attack in. And also it combines well with Riku, so that when I'm 2-turning, I can have Riku do significant damage as well, because the buff for Envy lasts 2 turns. So that's kind of my setup I'm going with here. It really helped my party member put XL to 100% on Envy, whereas before it did not have that, so that helped quite a bit. That's my setup, guys. I'll show you what I'm doing to kind of optimize my score here. All right, yeah, I think I'm in a good place. And I thought it ended today at 11, but it looks like it ends tomorrow at 11, unfortunately. So even if I do get a better score, it's possible I could get knocked out. So what I do, I buff twice here. And then I have to kill one because my Riku's just too powerful. And then I tap, tap, tap. And I do need some RNG because if I get criticals there, I will kill one of them. So pray for good RNG. And even though it's not a single hit medal, guys, it's the best strategy I can do with the medals I have. So sometimes you just got to work with what you got. Same exact strategy on these group. Use your super twice. Tap, 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 tap. And I got a critical, so I have to restart. Pretty rare that happens, but as you can see, these early encounters can be pretty frustrating. But because they're so early, doing a reset or two, it's not really that big of a deal. Alright, kill one of you. Tap, tap, tap. Swipe. Alright, got the good RNG that time. And we don't really need to worry about that anymore. It's just those first 2 encounters. This one I really can't buff at all just because these enemies are really weak for whatever reason. I have to kill one of them, unfortunately. Here I can afford to do one buff. Alright. And here I can do 2 buffs. And then from this point forward, not too much RNG besides the boss. It's mostly just me not being an idiot and doing something stupid, so should be pretty good going for it. I've already made some dumb mistakes a couple times. Alright, so we're going to do 1 buff. Do 1 more. Tap. 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 Swipe. Just gotta be really careful with my gauges. Don't want to go too overboard with the buffs. Alright, so I should be good to do 2 again here. Alright, and I'm just going to do 1 here. I don't want to use too many because I need to... I don't get any in the following room, and I need it because I'm super effective in the following room. So I'm going to be doing a lot more damage. Alright. And I was able to land an extra hit because I wasn't buffed there, so that really paid for itself, and now my gauges are back in good. Looking good. So yeah, so these guys are power guys. So these guys I'm going to want to do 2 buffs on all 3 of the groups because I'm going to be able to do a lot more damage. Tap you, tap you, tap you, tap you. Hoping to get 2 hits, but I'm probably not going to. Yeah, just 1. I'll get 2 hits on some of these later guys, though. Yep, I got 2 hits on that guy. That was nice. Alright. Definitely get 2 hits on this guy. Nice. I got 3 hits and 2 on the other guy. So that worked out pretty good. My gauges are getting a little tight, so in this room I am not going to be buffing twice because I'm not super effective against these guys, so it's not going to make as big of a difference if I do. But I am going to be popping my Riku because I have a 0 gauge on him and he's not doing much damage. So it'll help me make my envy a little bit stronger. And also make it so I can 1-turn some of these because there's some I'm not going to be able to 1-turn. Alright. Nice. Not bad. Alright, and then these guys, I have the spare gauges, so I'm going to go ahead and pop 2 buffs. But since I'm doing larger groups, now I'm getting more orbs back. Nice. So even popping twice, I'm at max. You know, I actually might even pop a 3rd time here. Alright. I'm just going to pop twice for this one. Alright. Looking good, guys. This is looking like it's going to be a new high score as long as I don't mess up these last 2 battles. Alright, so I'm going to pick this up. Alright, so I'm going to want to buff once. Swipe. And this one I'm 2-turning for sure, so I'm not really too focused on doing a lot of damage this first encounter. Because this guy's going to be a lot stronger second time around. Got my second chance. Alright, so I'm going to pop you once. Then my Envy's going to be my stronger metal, so I'm going to pop you. I'm going to swipe you. Swipe you, swipe you, swipe you, and then Envy will take them out. Nice. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to get my full Envy attack. And I knew he's not going to kill me. And then for this guy, I can simply take him out. I already have my... It's all about your strongest damage. It doesn't matter when you do it. It's just how powerful it is. So, since I've already done my most powerful attack, I don't really have to care at this point. It was just nice because I got the full attack in. That's what I was trying to do. So I got maximum points for those 2 enemies. Alright, and I have full buff, so I just gotta not screw this up. I have a solid score. I should definitely get a better score here. So I'm going to be doing my free buff. I'm not doing much damage this time because I need to get to 2 turns before I'll be doing a lot of damage. So I'm only using my ones that use no gauges because I'm really trying to conserve gauges for this battle. And then I'll do my first Envy, which is going to set me up to do damage next turn. This turn it's going to be next to nothing. And tank it, good. Alright, and then I will pop one. I'm not going to pop another one yet because I'm still not at max buffs. I'll be max buffs next turn. And then I'll start using my extra ones. I just got to be really conservative because I've died here a few times being stupid. Alright, so now we can start unloading on them. Alright. Pop you. Pop you. Pop you. I'll do one more, and then I'm not popping anymore. Because I have to conserve those gauges, guys. I have to stay above 4. And that right there, that was probably my strongest attack. Alright. So now I'm just using the freebies. I think he just buffed himself, so I might not do much damage this time. Okay, yep, I'll kill him here. And yeah, I did pretty much as far as my setup, about as much buffs as I could possibly get. I could have afforded to do one... no, I probably couldn't have. No, because I would have needed that Riku. So, it worked out. I did the right move. And this should be a higher score. Nice. Not much higher, but hopefully enough to keep me in 1500. It probably won't, but I wanted to get as high of a score as I possibly could. I could probably squeeze a little more out of this with criticals and a little more optimization, but that's really close to as good as I'm possibly going to be able to do with my medals that I have. So let's see what place it gave me. Always spawns a boss, I swear. Put me up to 1427, so who knows? Maybe I'll hold out. I got a whole nother day, so probably not. But thank you guys so much. I hope this helps some of you guys out. Definitely subscribe or like if you haven't already. I'm going to have a lot of content coming out. I'm focusing mainly on JP. Unless I pull Kyrie EX, unfortunately, I'm not going to be playing Global too much. I'm not spending any more money on it for sure. So JP is just kind of where my focus is. I'm very powerful in JP, and I feel like I'm going to be able to deliver a lot better content in JP. So thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have an awesome night. See you later.